Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's great to see such a good roll up here at Paradise Lagoons. I hope you'll all come back next week to see the camp draft. But it's a sign of an indication of what's happening in our industry. To see you all so concerned to come along to a forum. I'd just like to say at the onset, your fathers and grandfathers as well as mine built this great cattle industry here in Australia constructively, as we've done in our generation as well, and I'm sure we will continue to do for generations to come. I guess the reason we've called this forum is because I travel around the countryside probably as much and more than most of you. I hear a lot of discontent everywhere I go. There's a lack of confidence in our industry that I haven't seen in the 40 years of my active involvement in this industry. And I guess that's because our cattle prices are at a 20-year low. I just had information yesterday that the average price of saleable cattle in Australia in 2002 was $197. Today, in 2010, they're $612. We've lost $184 off our average in 8 years. That's 23%. If you put that onto the difference between our costs as they were then and what they are now, you wouldn't know. And I guess the reason you're all still here is because we've been that productive over the last number of years that we've been able to keep pace. Our concerns are that we may not be able to in the future. We've also lost 8 kg per consumption of beef here in Australia over the last 13 years. We've also seen the valuations, the unimproved valuations of our properties go up about 72 times in the central Queensland region. So we have some major concerns that we have to address constructively, and that's what this forum's about. We have to do things differently. You all know the same old cliche. If you do the same thing today, you'll get the same result. So what it's all about is looking at new ways and new innovations to take this industry forward. And I'll conclude there and thank you all for coming and hope that you get something worthwhile out of this forum today. Thank you.
Thanks, Graeme. Thanks very much for allowing us all to have a little bit of time in paradise. And ladies and gentlemen, it is a little bit of time. We only have a day to sort out an industry. So I want you to focus on 3 words today. First word is what. What is the problem? What is driving our industry? What is the real problem? Then lift to another level of thinking and consider, why is it the problem? What's happened to make that problem so important? So that's the second level of thinking I need us to go to today. And the third level, and the most important one, and the one we very seldom get to, is how do we sort out the problem? And that's where we need to focus today, is how do we fix the problems in the industry? A lot of the what will come from up here. Some of the why will come from up here. Some of the why will come from out there. And most of the how is going to come from all of us. It won't all happen today, but some of us have been in this industry for a long time. But if we know where we want to go, then it's easier to get there. We've got to establish targets. We've got to work out where we want to take this industry. And that's our job, all of us, today.